Hello. So I am starting on another reroot. I've already washed this baby. I soaked her and she had a nice little bath in OxyClean and Dawn, and I scrubbed. She had a really big stain on her leg. Got her body really clean. Her face, So then I put her in a pillowcase and I threw her in the washing machine. And the ring cycle actually got her really dry, which was good, and cleaned most of her face. She still had one tiny mark, and I have pictures, but I didn't video it. I used a magic eraser and got that out. But now I need to unroot her here. So in order to do that, I need to remove her head from her body. So I'm going to do this, and this is, hopefully you guys can see. And so all the dolls, they have a zip tie, and usually the zip tie is, there's a little hole, but this part of the zip tie is there. We actually want to kind of finesse the zip tie so we can actually get to not this part of the zip tie, but to a part where I can use an X-Acto knife to safely cut it. So we're gonna have to, and her head's already a little bit loose, which when I reattach it, I'll make sure I do it really tight, because Cabbage Patch dolls' heads are really not supposed to turn like that. But I need to finesse this with the material, and it might take a little bit, because we want to get it so that there's the part of, so that this part, because I just can't cut that part without really ruining her, and I have to be really careful. So we want to kind of push this in, and I mean, you guys can fast forward through this if you don't want to watch me do this. In fact, I might even, if it takes me too long, I might even stop this and come back. But really, I just want to get this back into to her body, where there is always, all of them have a hole. We want to just kind of finesse it so we get like the straight, flat part. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. We want to get the flat part of the zip tie so that we can then put the X-Acto knife in and get that. And probably should have done that during the day, because even though this is light above me, it's still, maybe I'm just old, it's still harder for me to see it. And it does take a little finessing. Some dolls are easier than others. Some dolls people have already like fussed with, and so my last one actually, which was my first reroot, this piece was already like way in, so I didn't have to do much. But I'm very slowly moving the material, because I don't want to rip the material either. I might just even try to take my little awl and just see if I can push that around more. Nope, I'm just going to hurt my hand if I do that. So I'm just going to keep working this. I don't want to rip the material, and I don't want to do my hand. Just gonna keep kind of working, because they all have this little space in the material in their body where their zip tie was closed in the factory. And I'm wearing my glasses. I don't normally wear my glasses, and I know this sounds so weird, but I don't see as well with my glasses as I do with my contacts. So I'm trying to just finesse this. Honestly, this has taken a little longer than I'd like, so I don't want to have a super long video. So I'm going to just do that part and move it over, and then I will come back and I record myself cutting the zip tie, removing the head, showing you how I remove the inner seal on her head and all that good stuff. So I'll be back.